Introduction to IFNA and JICA activities. Knowledge co-creation program. Nutrition improvement through agriculture. In this session, you will learn first, what is IFNA? Second, role and structure of IFNA. Third, implementation plan. And fourth, cases of introduced actions through IFNA. First, what is IFNA? IFNA is an abbreviation of Initiative for Food and Nutrition in Africa. It was launched in year 2016 when TICAD, Tokyo International Convention for Agricultural Development, was held. The objective of IFNA is to establish a framework of collaboration to accelerate the implementation of food and nutrition security. It is 10 years initiative started in 2016 and end in 2025. Target country was initially 10 countries, but it was expanded later. It is year 2019 when next round of TICAD was held. And the point of the difference before and after 2019 was in this occasion, JICA agreed to incorporate all the African countries. Okay, role and structure of IFNA. IFNA is composed by 10 international organizations which are working on nutrition from different fields. It includes UNICEF, WHO from health sector, FAO, IFAD, and WFP from agricultural sector, African Development Bank and World Bank, Japan International Research Center for Agricultural Science from research area, and finally NEPAD and JICA as a secretariat. It also coordinates and collaborates with country stakeholders from different fields in each country. There are two important areas of action in IFNA. First, build the capacity of government at subnational level. And second, align needs and resources among different partners. Important point is IFNA is not a kind of funding body, but more like a catalyst to link activity and different stakeholders to have a better synergy. Implementation plan of IFNA. There are two objectives in IFNA implementation. First, how different sectors can collaborate in nutrition, namely multi-sectoral approach. Second, how agricultural sector can be more nutrition sensitive. This is done through nutrient-focused approach, which is explained in other session. To achieve these objectives, there are two areas of action in IFNA. First, capacity development, focusing on government officials in subnational level through various training opportunities. Second, coordination support among different stakeholders. This includes resource matching among partners and also synergy on existing activities. As mentioned in the previous slide, IFNA is a 10 years initiative divided into 3 phases. First phase is build-up phase, creating implementation framework, development of the methodology. And IFNA is currently in the second phase, which is a scaling up phase. Activities are divided into 3 pillars. First pillar is advocacy through various opportunities such as N4G, TCAD, like that. And Pillar 2 is about capacity development, especially focusing on subnational level through providing various training opportunities. And Pillar 3 is creating action on the ground through collaboration and synergy creation among different partners. And third phase is build-up phase, which will start in next year. Through those activities, IFNA is trying to support achievement of SDG 2 and Malabo Declaration. Okay, currently IFNA is developing its training framework in 3 stages. First stage is capacity development through regional basis training using IFNA handbook. We plan to implement this training activity in this year, and it is followed by a resource mapping and gap analysis in each country to identify focus area of action as well as focus geographic area. And based on those activities, third step is about development of concept node in each country, which will be a basis of donor matching, matching among partners and other stakeholders to make a concrete action in each country. Summary of the section. IFNA is a framework of collaboration to support food and nutrition security among African countries, established in 2016 during TCAD 6. IFNA have 2 key areas of action: multi-sectoral approach and nutrient-focused approach. And currently, IFNA is in the second stage of implementation and preparing 3 stages of training framework, starting from capacity development and gap analysis, and facilitate donor matching on concrete nutrition action. Four, cases of introduced actions through IFNA. Currently, IFNA is in the preparation process of a regional training in Africa, based on regional economic communities such as ECOWAS, IGAD, and so on. Training will be based on IFNA handbook, which contains 4 components, 4 modules: introduction, gap analysis, nutrient-focused approach, and multi-sector collaboration coordination. Currently, IFNA Secretariat is communicating with each regional economic communities for developing mode of implementation. Hopefully, sometime this year, training will be conducted. When designing nutrition action, it is always important to prioritize area of action because we have limited resources, limited time, and limited capacities. Gap analysis is a tool to support identification of priority geographical area and priority thematic area for nutrition improvement. First pilot of gap analysis is conducted in Senegal, which contains 3 stages of action. First, supply side gap analysis, which is nutrition action mapping in each region and identify area with weak implementation. And second, demand side gap analysis. This is a mapping for nutrition status together with underlying cause in each region to identify area with worst nutrition status together with potential cause of this undernutrition. And third, intervention matching based on two gaps in each region. This is a donor resource matching among donors and government agencies for nutrition improvement. This is an example of collaboration between JICA and World Bank in Madagascar, in which World Bank is trying to support health sector for nutrition action, while JICA is trying to support agriculture-based nutrition action in the same target region. This is a result framework for both projects under JICA and under World Bank. The common monitoring indicator is introduced to achieve nutrition improvement in the target area. This is a case of Rwanda sector policy loan for nutrition improvement. The purpose of this program is to support or to facilitate investment in nutrition in the area of agriculture. In this Rwanda program, a nutrient-focused approach was introduced, which is conducted in 3 stages. First, identification of nutrient gap in each district. What type of nutrient has the biggest gap, and based on this gap, commodity is nutrition dense commodity is identified. And the third step, this selected commodity is promoted through various areas of action, including productivity, accessibility, and consumption support through nutrition education. So this is a basic framework of Rwanda project. This is a case of collaboration in Burkina Faso. Collaboration between African Development Bank and JICA for school feeding program. In this framework, African Development Bank is supporting a school feeding program in Burkina Faso. JICA is trying to support supply side of nutritious food item through policy advisor and technical assistant program in Ministry of Agriculture. This is a case of Nigeria. This is a combination of market-oriented agriculture and nutrition advocacy, so that income generation can also contribute to household nutrition. Market-oriented agriculture is supported through SHEP concept under JICA program. And additionally, JICA is trying to add on nutrition component on this market-oriented agriculture. Knowledge co-creation program on nutrition improvement through agriculture. This is actually the course you are currently taking enrolled. This training course is composed by roughly 3 components. First, understanding about theoretical concept of nutrition and agriculture. And second, learn from Japanese case for nutrition improvement, not only from agriculture but also collaboration among different sectors. And third, discuss about how Japanese experience learned through the course can be applied in African context, and design your own action plan in the end of the training course. So every year, 10 to 20 trainees participate in this program, and some of them are working for IFNA focal point or JICA project member. Joint training with UNICEF and JICA for nutrient-focused approach in Ethiopia. In this collaboration, UNICEF is conducting training for health worker and agriculture extension officer for nutrition improvement. And JICA is supporting this program by providing one component, which is a nutrient-focused approach, to identify locally specific key commodity which can be used for nutrition related activities. This is another case of country support for nutrition improvement through IFNA. Until recently, IFNA supported member country for programming of nutrition action in each country called ICSA. And last year, follow-up of this ICSA has been conducted. Each country have already identified priority geographical area and priority area of action. Based on that information, IFNA Secretariat supported each country through small-scale pilot program. This is a list of country and a list of activities in each country. Summary of the section. IFNA is going to conduct regional training in each REX for capacity development of government officials, especially in subnational level. Second, IFNA is introducing gap analysis, which is a critical component for designing nutrition action. Third, IFNA, in collaboration with JICA, trying to create synergetic impact through combining activities from different sectors and stakeholders, including government agencies, developing partners, JICA, and other JICA-supported programs. And fourth, another key concept is nutrient-focused approach, which is implemented in Rwanda, Ethiopia. Through this concept, locally adaptable key commodity for nutrition improvement is identified based on human nutrition demand and nutrition composition of local foods.